Hey, how's it going? Just want to make this video clear up a couple misconceptions I've seen online, on YouTube especially, of people not being able to keep the front sway bars in their Fox bodies when using an on3 turbo kit. I've seen a couple people do it with 302s, and I've seen more people have trouble with 351s. And I want to just make the video to show that you can actually run a front sway bar in a Fox body Mustang without any clearance problems or anything like that. Like SN95 cars have less of a clearance issue because where they mount the sway bars is further away from the crossover pipes. Now saying that the Fox is it is mildly close, but you will have no issue at all fitting it in the car and mounting it over. I've done this now with two cars, both 351 Windsor swaps. They are super easy. I didn't change anything on the car or the turbo kit other than making it fit the wider block for the 351. But so I'll show you on both cars. This is my dad's 82 Mustang with a 351 swap. And I'll show the clearance between the sway bar mount, the sway bar itself, and the crossover pipe where it's tight. So let me get the light in a little bit better of a spot, and I will show you. It's right there. As you can see, right here, here's the crossover pipe, and here's your sway bar. Now this is where the sway bar is going to ride normally. And you can see it is tight, but there is a gap in between. And as you can see, where the sway bar moves through its travel, it does not hit the crossover pipe. And I've done this on both of the swaps. I'm able to put the motor in by myself with no helping hands, no fuss, no nothing. Because basically all you got to do is, as you're lowering the motor in, you have to twist it towards the driver's side and angle the motor down slightly. I'm exaggerating with my hand motion, and you fit the driver's side forward-facing header in between the K-member and the sway bar mount. So the sway bar mount, and you physically put it in between there. You tilt the motor back up and you untwist it to get it to go into the mounts. So I will show on another car, on my Fox, that they fit on both cars, no issue. So let's go out here and take a look at mine. So here's my 351 Fox, and I'll show you the thing. Like that, it is tight, right? Especially right down here. You can see it's tight, but it does fit. And there is the sway bar, and it fits around the driver's side forward-facing header just fine. Been running the kit on this particular car for about 4 years now. So for 3 of those 4 years, it was a daily. I drove it back and forth to work, back and forth basically everywhere I went in it. And when I split the 302 in half from lots of boost, I swapped over to a 351, and I turned it more into a race oriented, not full race car, more street strip than just purebred street car. But on mine, it has no issues clearing any of the sway bar mounts. And the other thing thing is, with the 302 kits on the 351s, let me grab the crossover pipe. It's going on my dad's car. You don't have to modify the kit very much at all to actually put a 302 kit on a 351. So here's, let me set this down. So here's the crossover. And as you can see, everything is exactly the way it was on the crossover until here. All I had to do was cut the pipe, mount the whole turbo system up, the passenger side manifold, the driver's side manifold, and I bolted both of the clamps on. And with the pipe cut, all I did was move this out of the way, slide on a 2.5 to 2.5 adapter for car exhausts, and I just welded this one section on, and it allows the 302 turbo kit to fit just on a 351 perfectly fine. So hopefully that cleared up some questions that people have had, because I've seen quite a few posts and forums and Facebook groups about people asking about sway bars. But no, so a second, and I've seen a few YouTubers say you can't run front sway bars in 351 swap cars. So it's fairly easy, and now I have it on two of our cars, my dad's Fox and my Fox. So hopefully that cleared some of the information up. See ya.